Ugly gang shit. I get Wait, is it Malloy? I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking on exotic weed, killing bad energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy, when I wake up back to reality, I get so fucking high, I can't feel anything. Light another blunt, all my problems start to drain. Henny in my cup, cause it numbs my brain. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I wait,
There's nothing official about this, you understand. We're just talking off the record. But sometimes you have a feeling about a person that you know very well that either he is capable of killing somebody or he isn't. It's just a feeling. But occasionally I found it has a definite bearing on the truth.
Hola. What is up, everybody?
Ados.
Good morning.
What's up,
look at that
Jody?
beautiful shirt you have on.
Yeah.
Thank you for the shirt.
Yes,
I love it.
we appreciate
Welcome.
that shit out of you.
I love the yellow color, so it was a good choice.
Yeah, the yellow was great. I like that.
Oh, you know what I found out yesterday, T? You know
What?
my brother and my mom.
Do what?
You know her brother and mom.
Brother and my mom.
Who's your brother?
Scotty Brantley.
What?
You used to work with Amy at Pioneer. Amy
What up,
Brantley's
Manic?
mom.
Yeah, I know Scotty Brantley.
What, Amy, what? I interrupted.
And Amy Brantley. She used to be your boss at Pioneer.
You son of a bitch. Yo, fuck Amy Brantley. No, not really.
Your ass. You already know she'll kick your ass.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
That's small world. Oh, what a beautiful mug you have there.
Oh, thank you. My brother's like, dude, I know Tyler. I'm
What up,
like,
no fly?
Tyler. You know, I'm like, I don't know no Tyler except my cousin. he's like, Tyler, that you do your podcast with. And I'm like, oh, T-Rup. And he's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I know him. Like, he used to work with Mom at Pioneer.
Yep. I know him. I know Scotty Brantley from school.
That's what he said, too. He's like, I went to school with T-Rup.
Yep.
What up, Vermonster?
Are you my brother's age?
I think he's a year younger than me. I'm 28.
We're going to be spotlighting Manic Mouth towards the end of the show today.
Dude, that's fucking dope. I didn't know that.
CSL, what's up? Good morning.
Your last name's Brantley too?
Yes. You don't have her on Facebook or what?
I do, but she's Jody, you know. I don't really see it. That's crazy. Now that I think about it, I think I've seen that. Like, I knew your last name started with a B.
Glitter Bombs Jerk Offs.
Glitter Bombs, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Yeah, it
Scotty
is.
and Amy Brantley. Fucking she was a good boss too. She wasn't bad.
Yeah, she is a good boss, but I mean, she's like, she likes to joke around and fuck around, but
She don't let you joke around too much.
You're gonna get your shit done. If you don't get your shit done, then we're not joking around. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. What was she the boss? Where was she the boss? What
Department?
What department?
Yeah. Was it small parts?
Yeah, I think actually small parts.
Okay.
Yeah, on day shift.
So what I did was I was midnights for Tesla. I was the team leader of Tesla, and she would come in the morning, and then sometimes she would come in early.
Okay.
But I remember her.
That's funny though. And I was like, what a small town.
But I would work with small parts sometimes when Tesla didn't have a lot of work. They would send us over to small parts, and that fucking shit sucks, bro.
Sucks.
It's real tedious, and you got to use like your fingers, and you get like hand cramps and shit. It's annoying. The small parts is annoying. You got to be a man to do that shit.
Good morning, Jimmy. Hope you guys have a great day. Can't wait to see you next week at IWR. That makes 4 of us. I can't wait.
I can't even keep my clothes on.
Aussie Lone Wolf. What up, Bodie? Morning, everybody. Bong rips.
Well, I was
No,
thinking, I would say happy Friday, but you were right. It's no different than a Monday.
Good morning, Nikitha.
What's up, Nikifa?
She says, "Oh, I want a mug." Well, we'll put them for sale shortly.
Well,
we're testing out the quality. How many times can you run it through the dishwasher and it's still good?
Yep. Morning.
Quality test, bitches.
Yep. John Drake. What up? Good morning. A few more hours left here in Toledo before I leave. Hell yeah. I hope you have a great trip.
Have a
nice,
safe,
successful trip.
And I hope you see some
you
cool
guys,
shit.
I could probably create some stuff that we could get on, like maybe like a grinder with like brain jerk on it.
That'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be dope? Or some kind of bowl with our logo on it. Or
Jimmy
something?
says, "I want a mug and a shirt, fuckers."
I'm on Grinder.
I'm
already on a Grinder.
Be like, I got brain on Grinder. Don't worry.
Swipe right, baby.
I'm about to roll up some baby daddy here. You all know that's my favorite.
Your Grinder profile probably says I jerk more than brains.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I jerk way more than brains, buddy. You want an HJ in a church parking lot?
Like, it don't even cost you anything. They're like, I'm broke. You're like, that's okay.
That's okay.
Cool.
I'll do it for free.
Just
First one's free.
Just tell people about me. Word of mouth advertisement.
Yeah, word of mouth, all right.
You don't have to have money, but your friend do.
No, not this year, Jimmy. We were gonna do that, but we're gonna be a brain jerk from Pennsylvania at a horror award show.
Yeah, we got a what would that be called?
So tomorrow, me and T will be on the road, but when the show is live, when we're going live, so it's going to be an open panel, and then probably Sunday morning will be an open panel also.
Yeah,
if I had to guess.
Going on a road trip.
Going on a road trip, and we're not even staying in a hotel. This is the truest road trip I ever had. We're staying in the car. You know what I mean?
For 2 days. It's gonna be sick.
Remember to take some spare fucking clothes.
She's fucking with us because when we went to the island, all we brought was our bathing suits.
No sweatpants or a sweatshirt.
Nothing.
Bug
Yeah.
spray.
I had chub rub.
Life in the raw.
I was cold.
I had 3rd degree chub rub, dude.
It was 55 degrees that night
Yeah,
on the water.
it was cold.
Oh my god.
What up, Kara?
Good morning.
Good morning. What up, Robert? Good morning, jerk offs. No gatherings, no butt play.
No god, dude.
I think hearing T has a grinder profile is my reason to leave and get back to work. Oh, that's great.
He's gonna go hunt for him on Grinder now.
Happy hunting, Jonathan.
I mean, that's where Jeff found me.
That's where Jeff,
Me-
your wife,
yeah,
Jeff.
my husband, my wife / husband.
You'll be playing the Earth Dweller song all the way. Hopefully, we see a bunch.
Hopefully, we don't play that song once.
What, this song?
What?
This is it.
Stop.
Now we're like, no. I've been seeing a lot
It's
of
not time.
Yeah.
yesterday. I missed you guys so much, honestly. But it was a lady that I didn't really know that I was doing her yard, so I didn't want to stop for a minute. And it was a big ass yard, but there was also so many fucking weird insects out there that I've never seen, and then like giant grasshoppers and crickets, obviously. So I just wanted to be like, look at all these earth dwellers. Had the fucking song stuck in my head.
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna say you sang it every time you found a new one, right?
You gave me a fucking shirt that morning, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna say thank you on live, and then you weren't there. I was like, this bitch.
But I probably wasn't gonna be there because I had to do this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
He
like,
just forgot.
yeah, brain injury, sweetie. You gotta know that. Dude's half retarded. You know what, Nate yesterday or the other day, he
the pizza shoot in the tub was enough. No need to look for the profile.
Right.
That's truth.
Nate threw out, like, I'm really good at math. He threw out a math equation and I solved it real quick. And then Nate's like, dude,
I'm never falling for the brain injury thing again.
yeah, that's what he said. He said, dude, your brain injury. I'm beginning.
He literally, we said numbers. T-Rup spit out the number like
Right
he
now.
was a calculator, and me and Nate were still doing the math. And he looks at T-Rup and he's like, "Holy shit!"
He's like, I'm never believing you with that fucking brain injury ever again. I'm like, no, it's serious. I'm just really good with numbers.
He's just good at math.
Just affected, but not numbers. But was your math good before your brain injury, or did this math just come with the brain injury?
He's always been good at
Oh,
math.
my math was always good.
What?
My dad's what?
Want to be crazy? You sucked at math. You got a brain injury, and now you're just like,
A
Right.
savant.
The only thing I sucked at was being a good person, and the brain injury made me a better person.
I'm glad that happened.
Yeah.
Hey, did you notice, Jody? We have an Earth Dweller on the bottom of the cup.
oh, I didn't. I love it.
Dude, it was a synchronicity.
It's a whale or a shark.
Josh was like, I wish we had an Earth Dweller on the bottom of the cup, and he's like, no fucking shit, there's a shark here.
Funny, I didn't even know that. Yeah. I think, is it a shark, or I think it could be a whale?
It's a whale or a shark or an orca.
Or a whale shark, you never know.
That's what I was going to say. A half whale, half shark. No, that's awesome.
Half whale or half shark. I wonder if them exist. So I've been watching.
We'll look it
Can
up.
you do algebra and calculus?
One's a mammal.
Yeah. Probably
Algebra's not that hard.
What up, Bahama John? Good
I'm-
morning.
I'm really good at doing the problem. My teachers always
Morning, JD.
my teachers in math always got mad at me because I would never show my work. I would just do 4 or 5 levels in my head, and then I would write down what I know I was gonna forget. My dad was a machinist, so his
That takes good math.
measuring and everything like that, I'm really good at that shit because that's like the one thing he's really fucking great at. My dad's a mathematician when it comes to what he knows, you know. He
Right.
can't. Calculus, I never tried calculus, but algebra is really not that hard. It's just I can't show my work like the teachers want you to. But like my teachers in school would always get mad at me for doing my homework, and I would just have the answers written down, and then they'd get all mad and give me a bad grade on my homework, and then I would fucking ace the test with the same work.
They think that someone like gave you the answers or something. That's how I used to be. I didn't like write it down, and because my mind thought so fast, I didn't have time to write it down. I was already like solved the problem in my head before I started writing.
My issue is homework.
To geometry, I fucking sucked at geometry. Okay, like what are they like? All the different angles. Shit.
Geometry.
They're called shapes.
Yeah, shapes. Yeah.
Angles.
All the different squares. And
You're right.
Shit.
You're right. Shapes need angles to become themselves.
Is it called like? What are those called? Like psi, cosine? Are those? Am I on the right track?
No. Cosi is now imagination station.
That's what I'm thinking about. No.
Yeah, but my and what I would do with my homework is I was never a good homeworker.
That's me. I was the worst. If I'm in school, perfect. I'm getting the good grades, everything. If I got to take it home, it ain't getting turned in.
Like if my English class, I did not give a fuck about English. I failed every English class because I don't really know where periods go. So in my English class, usually was before my math class, I would get all my homework done in every other class. So I'd pass every other class in my English class, and I'd fail that boy.
So I had a Shakespeare class one time. It was after lunch, and I'd always take a nap in the class. But when it was test time, I'd get a B on the test. And at one point, Mr. Pickens is like, dude, I'm going to put you in the corner because I feel like you're cheating. You know, how are you sleeping in my class and damn near acing every one of these tests? And that was actually a class that I liked, also. Right. I liked Shakespeare and stuff back then. And he put me in the corner. I aced the test. I got one wrong. And he's like, okay, dude, do whatever you fucking want in my class. I don't care at this point.
Yeah. What they do to me
I read the books already. I already knew,
They give me a fucking 4-choice answer and you can eliminate 2 of them. And you only got to halfway solve the problem or like start thinking about the problem a little bit and you're like, oh, B looks way more better than D.
Well, I think I retain when I sleep sometimes. I retain information.
Multiple choice is harder than fucking just a blank answer because then they confuse you in there and you're like, wait a second. This second answer.
Yeah. Well,
that.
Well, so how it works, I learned I'm a fucking whiz at.
And don't believe if it says all above, that is all the above.
Yeah. It's you can usually get 2 of them off right when you go, so you automatically have a 50% chance of getting the question right. And like I took my abs fab test for the military. I couldn't go because of my hand tattoos and my earlobes, but I took the ass fab test and fucking aced it.
Hell yeah.
Aced it because you give me multiple choice.
Aced it is the ASFAB is not only multiple choice questions.
Oh, well, it's not, dude, it's literally common sense. It's like, it's almost.
I went in and I didn't, my mom, these are my confessions.
Just when I started.
My mom took me to the recruiter one time and I had to do the written ASFAB. And I'm going to tell you right now, I did not take it serious because I did not want to go to fucking the military. So I basically damn near failed that test.
I took the test and they wanted me to be an airplane mechanic in the military.
I took that test and they said, well, maybe next time, son.
I literally take clips from all of our episodes and we'll say that these are my confessions.
Yeah.
And we've all confessed to a lot of different shit on here. Okay.
Yep.
So I was like a goody literally up from like when I started school until about senior year. And then I just went, fuck this. Like, cause I used to take AP classes, get all A's. And then I was like, what? But I was stressing the fuck out all the time. And then I was like, what is the point of this? And then I skipped like 2-3 months of school straight, started hanging out, because I was like, fuck that, dude. I don't want to work my life away. I was literally stressing about if I got an A-, my grandma would be like, that's not an A.
Yeah, I started smoking weed in like the summer of 7th grade. So I went in 8th grade not giving a fuck about school. Like, where are we smoking our next joint?
Well,
at, boys?
also in gym one time, we had to do our final test, and gym is one of those classes I excel in. I'm good at sports, but there was this kid in the class, and he was a bigger kid, and it was time to do pull-ups, right? He couldn't do one. So then it was my turn. So I jumped up there, and I pretended like I couldn't do one also. So I got a 0 on that portion of that test, but it didn't matter. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't want him to feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're a good person, because somebody else good thing you were behind him, because someone else would have got up there and been like 22.
You fat fuck.
Yeah, right.
Done more because of it.
No, we had to hang if we couldn't do because I was one of those fat kids. If we couldn't do a pull up, we had to hang for 45 seconds. And I could fucking hang, dude. Let me go for a fucking minute 30.
He says I can hold things.
Yep. I'm good at holding it. Unless you're splitting its throat, and then I won't.
Oh, shit.
That's Josh. I almost went home and teared up a little bit. He's like, will you hold something for me? I was like, dude, I can do that. I'm really good at that. And he's like, hold this duck while I kill it. I was like, dude, I'll end everything. I'll end our whole entire friendship right now, dude.
That's great.
He says, I'll go home and never talk to you again.
I really said that.
I'd be like, you already said you would help me, dude. You already said yeah.
You're right. You already gave me your word.
Did you kill one of the ducks?
No, I can't bring myself to do it.
Like, those are your pets.
No, it's a life.
The soulless dude.
I mean, I want to be a farmer, and I know that's part of being a farmer, but I hold souls and lives in high regard.
There's a lot of farmers raise it and then send it out to get processed. Like,
yeah, but I'm still responsible for sending that thing to go die.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but. Because up in Irish Hills, we would take care of these animals, and
I'll do it.
I'll fall in love with these animals.
Shooting it is way different than slitting its fucking throat.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's weird because you don't know what you're doing.
Bahama says homegirl smashed a cricket last night, and I was appalled.
Yeah, dude.
The kids.
I feel bad when I smash spiders. I don't feel bad about flies because they're pests, and I don't feel bad about mosquitoes. It's a little weird. Those are souls, technically, I guess. But
if the spider is, if I'm up and about in the house and shit, I can grab something to put the spider on and throw it outside. Yeah. There's no need to fucking smash it because you're just sick of it. But if I'm laying down and that motherfucker's next to me or something, or
kill it, I'm
kicking the fuck out of its ass, dude. Like yesterday, dude, I punched the fucking spider.
I'm gonna take care of the fucking chick, the ducks. It's just I need a sharp knife.
Yeah, I didn't kill spiders when I was outside yesterday. But if they're in my house, I'm like, bitch, don't come up in my house. That's it.
I feel like once I get one of those duck cones, you put them upside down in the cone, and then you can get them good.
Are you gonna cook these after?
Yes, I'm not gonna just kill them just to kill them. 100%. I'm gonna use every piece of them. I'm gonna give the feet to my dogs, probably.
I think it's cool for, like, I think it's a cool learning experience. Like, and I think because Josh likes those weird fucking learning experience, it's just like, dude, Jessica's son caught a perch and it swallowed the fucking hook. And I had to rip the hook out of the thing's stomach, and I ripped all the guts out of this fucking fish. And when I threw it back in the water and it floated to the top, I really felt really bad about it. Like, I was like, damn. And Jessica's like, dude, I can do it, Tyler. I'm like, no, this is like the man's job. You got to do it as a man. Like, I got to teach him how to fucking get the hook back, but like, God, I feel like shit.
I'm not going to, all of our chickens are just for laying eggs. And that's another, like, these ducks don't produce anything because they're males. There's no eggs. They're just eating food.
Don't be eating over at Josh's house for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not.
Like, you're like this.
Hey, hold your neck up while I slit it.
They're
you
meant
fat fuck.
for being eaten. That's what those ducks are for.
They're actually called meat ducks. The white ducks that you get on the farms, they're called meat ducks.
I'll give one duck to somebody who wants to come help me too.
Randy Barton,
Whether you want it alive or dead.
Lake Erie Legends,
Yeah,
100%.
I know, he'll come help me.
Yeah, it's a learning curve, and I think
I'd rather, I don't want him to kill them though, because they're my ducks. It's my job to harvest them.
I don't know, dude. I don't think I can have the heart to do that.
I don't.
I'd be eating that little duck tit because those are really good. Duck tits are fucking fire. But I'd be eating it like.
But clearing
Little
clearing these ducks away will give me more chickens. I'm gonna get more chickens.
Yeah, and that's
So what happens if you were like a cow farmer and you know what I mean?
okay. So up in Irish Hills,
Same thing.
What they did is they just got it.
I'd think a cow would be harder to kill though. For me.
Oh yeah, a lot harder because you got to get it into one of those little things and then slit its throat right there, and you got to watch it die.
Duck tits. What up, Leprechaun Vic? He says, duck tits, the fuck I walk into.
Motorboat them. But really, they raise them, and you get to raise them on your farm, and then like a lot of farmers with the food, they're like because Calder's has a really good.
Ducks are not nice, Bahama. The boy ducks are just, for lack of a better word, raping the girl and each other.
That was the right word. They just grab each other and start fucking each other with their squiggly dicks.
Yeah, the curly cute dicks. Remember the first time I saw a duck dick? Caleb's like, look, it's got a worm coming out of its butt. And
Oh, God, that's great.
and Amanda's like, Josh.
For 2 seconds.
He's like, Josh, I think that is the duck's dick. And I had to look it up, and I was like, oh my God, it is. You're 100% right.
Coming out of its butt.
It had the kids thought it was a worm.
That's crazy.
No, dude, cows are fucking strong. I've had one that was almost a year old, and he moved me with his neck. He picked me up and moved me with his neck.
Everybody after the show Googles duck dick images.
It's like a squiggly. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them were looking it up on like a separate computer right now.
Exactly.
You're supposed to have 6 females to 1 male is like the proper ratio for ducks, and we have 3 males to 1 female. And you can't tell when you buy them as babies whether they're going to be boys or girls until they're like a month old.
Are the chickens guaranteed female though?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Detroit Frank about that one.
So yeah,
There is a way you can tell.
Say that again, Jody.
you get to learn another skill now.
Yeah, murder. What the fuck? T-Rup should sit on the cow's back. Then Jody and Josh would just stomp its head.
No, dude,
I can't do
with
that.
Me.
You see, T-Rup's like completely against it.
I'm not opposed. Like, I don't think people are disgusting for doing it.
Me neither.
But that's not me, man. Especially because
I gotta bring myself to do it. I've killed birds, I've hunted, but I've never like had to slit something's throat that close and personal before.
And it's your fucking. I mean, not even. It's just a duck. I get it,
I've
but
fed
like
these fuckers for the past 4 months.
Yeah, I've
5 months.
held them and pet them and talk shit to these fucking ducks and stuff. I don't know.
Some people put outfits on their ducks or walk them on leashes.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. Like me, I would if anything I
don't look at them as pets though. Those are like true farm animals. Like the chickens, I love the chickens. Those fuckers will eat out of my hand and everything.
100%. I see why You need to get rid of the ducks. 100% I see it. But just like if it was me, Tyler Rupp had these ducks and has to get rid of them.
I would prefer somebody come take them, like real life.
They made a post and tried to get rid of them.
I would prefer it, but we can't keep. That's what you do with these ducks.
They are literally called meat ducks.
Yeah.
At the fair. If you went up and looked at the ducks,
We used to do it. What's up, Mindy? We used to do it when I was little. They're like a funnel. Yep. I went to the store and looked for one the other day, and they didn't have one there. So I gotta go to Tractor Supply.
And do it.
Yeah, you're gonna come over and help me.
She's a badass, man. She would too. Just
No, I was talking about you. Come help me.
oh shit! I would maybe do it just to make my friend Mindy proud. All right, I'd be like, look at this.
Come on, Jody of all trades.
You're like, of all trades, that means cutting off duck heads, right?
that means serial killer too.
I mean, I do like that you're learning new trades all the time. It's pretty like cool, but I can't get on. I wish I could just get on YouTube and learn to do something, but I don't have like the attention span for it, and I don't know.
YouTube.
Hey, John, I'm a big dude, bro. I'm the only dude in the world that looks big on camera. So I get it. Dude. I'm 6'5", fucking 350 pounds, dude. I'm a monster.
The problem with the plan would have been, how are you going to jump onto the cow's back?
Me? I can't jump.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with the plan. They said T jump on the cow's back, and I'm like, I mean, he's just gonna have to ram it because I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah. dude. In therapy, they tried. In therapy, they tried to get me to climb a ladder, and I felt so fucking embarrassed.
I hate ladders
because the angle, I can walk upstairs fine with my fucked up knee, but that angle of climbing the ladder, my knee can't get no strength. My bad knee,
because you got to hold it for a second.
Yeah, because it's like a directly almost.
Good thing you're
up.
big and don't have to step into your truck.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I just slide into it.
I know.
I bought a truck on purpose because getting in and out of a car, it hurts my knee more. So buying that truck, I just got to slide right out. And my good knee, if I'm driving the truck, my good knee is what comes out first. Now, if I'm driving in
whoa.
What?
You mean to tell me that you're driving this truck with your bad knee?
Yeah.
Your jello leg?
It's not jello.
What the fuck?
Pick it up and move it.
Yeah.
Go get surgery.
Hey, listen to that comment back there. I was like, they said they want to see me take on the traditional male roles, and I'm like, that would be a good little show excerpt. I can just have my tagline be anything men can do, I can do better, and fucking take on like traditional male
anything.
Roles.
Yeah, that's actually a good content.
That's what I'm saying. That's good content.
Jody takes on the male roles. We call it Jody takes on the world or something like that.
Oh shit.
Better pay me $2 extra an hour, bitches.
Bahama loves ladders now. He said he had to learn because of theater. What up, MJ? Fire in the hole.
I wish.
I get nervous at the top of a ladder. I'm like, oh shit. Whew.
I get nervous.
I get more nervous because if I walk on the treadmill, if I don't hold on to the treadmill, I literally will fall down. Like, because I can't walk, because it forces me to walk a straight line, like feet straight, everything. I can't like purposely limp or whatever I'm doing to make my knee feel okay. So if I don't hold on, I get one of the special. There's a couple different frames of them. I get the ones that look like a walker, so I can hold it like a walker. Because if I didn't, I would fall off. Like I have to stop the treadmill and get my legs right again before I step on the ground. Because if not, I will crumble.
That's why they got that emergency. They got a push or a pull string.
Yep. I just pushed the button and then I sit there and I have to get my legs back because even 30 minutes walking, you know, and I try to walk at a faster pace. Even 30 minutes walking, my legs get off and they're jello. And like when I walked off the first, like one of the first times I did it, I fell into the pole. And like nobody was there to see it, but like if somebody was there, they'd have been like, "Dude, are you okay?"
Yeah, no.
Because I like really fell. So now I sit there and like I move it, stretch it, and shit like that, and then I have to use another treadmill to get my foot on the ground, or else I'm fucking. One time I got off the treadmill and had to literally use the wall to walk all the way to the fucking locker room.
Quick question, random thought. Who's your favorite MMA fighter
Right now,
of all time?
GSP. I really like
George.
Yep.
Jody, do you have one?
Not really. I used to watch MMA more when I worked at B-Dubs or like around like when Ronda Rousey and Holly Holmes used to fight and shit.
He's not my absolute favorite, but one of my favorites is John Strawberry Finch. This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller
of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
See what's walking on this earth.
Okay.
You're a real
What's the Earth Dweller of the day? What?
You're a real fucking piece of work. What a shithead, dude. You suck so bad. That was the best.
They with those punches.
Dude, I almost fucking poured water on my phone.
You liked it, huh? That was a good one.
It was good because it took me. I was like, John Strawberry Finch.
That's not even his real name. It's John Finch, but I can't remember what his.
Wouldn't it be funny if his real name was Strawberry Finch?
That was his nickname. John Strawberry Finch.
Daryl Strawberry Finch.
Fuck you, dude. I'm so mad. I don't even. You know what? I'm glad I didn't research this fucking.
Well, let's also be glad to know that pretty much I don't think anybody really eats these fuckers.
They don't.
Oh,
They're small, but they are one of the most prettiest swallows. They say when it's around mating time, that's when the males look real red like that with the spots on their wings and shit. The more colorful, the more punani, you know. The females are they have the exact body shape and face as these guys, but they're all brown and they have some white spots on their wings. The juveniles are the male juveniles are like a tannish red, and the female juveniles are just like more of a darker tan, you know, until they become sexually mature.
It's about a sparrow sized. It originates in Australia.
It's found all the way in Hawaii.
I wonder
It's in Asia and shit. What'd you say?
I said I wonder if Gear Changer sees them.
They travel a lot, and they also travel in like hundreds. They travel in a flock of hundreds.
It says Pakistan, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Java, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, and China.
There's Hawaii in there too. There's been reports. I've heard about that.
Do you think they rush migrated out of Pakistan?
Said what?
I said, you think they rush migrated out of Pakistan?
Yeah, I would have.
Is
Sorry, that was a fucked up joke.
Is Pakistan and Iran and all that shit, is that in Asia?
It's in the Middle East, but
Middle
like
East
part
isn't
of
a
Russia.
country.
Part of Russia is kind of in Asia.
Huh.
Like India is in Asia.
So India, isn't that close to Pakistan and shit? I don't know.
I need to pull up a map to see this. Okay, sorry. I kind of know, but I don't.
I'm not good. I just know that, you know.
To answer your question, I need to pull up a map.
Because Asia is huge. Asia and Africa, North and South
Okay,
America,
so
Australia, Antarctica, and Europe too.
I'll pull this map up.
Okay.
Russia is giant.
Yeah, Russia's like, yeah, huge.
Russia takes over multiple continents.
Number one country that you guys want to visit?
The number one country, Philippines.
Okay, so now I'll come over here, see if we can get closer. I don't know if we can, but so what were you asking?
Russia is half of Asia.
See, this is India, and then next to India is Pakistan.
So it is all on
See
Asia.
where my mouse is?
Yeah.
That's Pakistan.
Okay.
This one, where my mouse is over this one is Afghanistan.
I
Okay.
thought that they were right next to Afghanistan.
This one right here is Iran.
So pretty much
Over
Russia
here
is
is Iraq. Up here's Turkey. So it is in Asia. Pakistan looks like it's in Asia. Afghanistan
Yeah, it
looks
is.
like it's Middle East Asia area.
Russia takes up 56% of fucking Asia.
You guys see a bunch of the shit that's going on like in Afghanistan and stuff right now?
Well, I see that the Taliban's taken over.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess they had fucking spies and stuff in there.
Yeah, and people tried like flooding out.
Yeah, as soon as we left, they fucking turned. I don't fucking know what they were doing, dude.
I don't really follow it, but every time I get on the internet, it comes up in like my news feed, and I'm like,
It does. And my dad talked about it yesterday, and I was just like, dude, I don't even know what's going on here.
We got them too. I got you guys.
Yeah,
Lever Convict says, I feel like an idiot now. I thought the topic was actually MMA fighters.
Yep. Motherfucker was like Khabib all the way. McGregor.
Yeah.
I think Leper Convict is biased because McGregor is, his fucking representative.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
He says he loves the fact that Khabib messed him up. He deserved it after that bus accident.
Okay. The incident.
And then he says, after that message, he says, "Oh, I feel like an idiot now."
I think I was a big fan of Conor when he first came out and he was doing shit that he was saying. But in a real honest opinion, I think all the fame and his name getting huge got to his head. And, ever since he went to fight Mayweather, and I won't lie, he did really good against Mayweather. But, like, ever since he went to go fight, like, once he got beat up by Khabib and everything like that, it was just all downhill from there. He got way
loser.
Yeah, he got way too big of a head. I think
there's a couple things. Okay, so McGregor, in 99% of his fights, he's a very humble loser. Very humble. He congratulates him. He gives everybody credit. This last one where he broke his ankle, completely horseshit.
Yep.
Well, I think it's crazy that, when you're younger, people act like kicking isn't fighting, or they'll be like, all right, no kicking, or kicking's what girls do, or this or that. But then MMA fighting like that, I'm like, damn.
That's because kicking's the hardest one. Kicking will fuck you up way more than a fist.
Like, hell yeah. Like, especially straight to someone's face with all your power.
Yep.
This morning I was watching Clay Guida versus Diego Sanchez, and Diego Sanchez hit Clay Guida with a kick to the face, clean. Clay Guida went from standing straight up to on his back and back up again within a second. That's how quick a foot changes things.
Yep. Because that's a fucking big muscle to be swinging.
Plus, if I kick you in the legs, I'll fuck you up kicking you in the legs.
You take a man's leg out of him, you take his power out of him, you take his speed out of him.
Yep. And I could beat a better fighter by taking his legs out.
Yep. Anybody can.
Absolutely. Like, because then, like you said, they can't really walk as well, but also your legs are what holds you up. So now their legs strained from just holding themselves up, let alone trying to fight you or block you off.
Leper Convict says I'd say a kick from Jody hurts like hell.
Dude, Josh's 7-year-old can fucking land a mean kick.
Her form is perfect. It seems like anyway.
I think that's where I'm like short and
She's
stout,
8, by the way.
and
8?
I think that's why people underestimate me. But I'm pretty fast. But then where I have good balance compared to a tall person, because I'm not a small girl. I'm broad, but I'm short. So I'm like, if I get in a standing position and lock in, like I'm there. You know what I mean? A brick wall.
Yeah. I used to be good.
And then you use your feet and trip her.
Yep. Yeah, I used to be a tree trunk.
But that's why, like, fighting just hands is one thing. That's all you got to worry about. But once you introduce feet or takedowns, now it's a whole new ball game. Now you're a pussy because you took me down, and I can't fight you the way I want to fight you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm going to beat you any way I can.
And if you're a good MMA fighter, you will. If you're
I love Uriah too.
You're not good. If you're not good at something, you will be great at defense of that something.
I wanted to name my kid Uriah.
Eli?
Yeah.
I do like that name, yeah. Yeah, but like you said, blocking off like even grappling and shit, you know? You don't want to get taken out for fun.
I promise you, I've only in multiple fights, I've only had to throw punches one time in my entire life. I've handled everything else because of the way I know how to grapple. One time I've had to throw punches. I end fights because I either tie you up so bad that you can't move, or I choke you out.
Yeah.
And then you can't move.
Or I slam your head against a car and then choke you out.
Well, I'll choke mom like tap out, like, dude, or I'm not letting go because I'm not having you say that you fucking beat me. And then every time I wrestle a dude, they want a rematch right away.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I don't like to do it. I only do it in case of emergency type shit. I don't want to fight. I will do everything I have to do to not fight.
Do you ever just do it for fun though? Like a couple of my buddies used to come over and we would literally just roll. Like, so we'd like
wrestling around. Yeah.
Wrestle. And, you know what I mean?
Wrestling.
Up and you're like, okay, you got that round, but let me get in here now.
Yeah.
But I'm not the type of guy that wants to actually get into a cage and have people punch me in the face for fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I only want to know how to
rolling, not
Yeah, I only want to wrestle and I only want to fight in case of emergency, as in this is my last option.
Absolutely. I'm a lover, not a fighter. So like
I don't want to break my hands. My hands are little, okay? They're gonna break when I punch somebody in the face.
Yeah. I just don't like violence. I don't want to hurt nothing.
I'm sick of violence. I like to watch other people's violence. I just don't want to be involved in the violence.
There's no need for that. It'll make I'll get all emotional and weird and shit, even if I won.
Like, I'll bet on your fight and I'll root you on, but I don't know.
I'll watch you and I'll be a supporter, but
I want my kids to know how to defend themselves and stuff like that. But as far as like, I've never started a fight.
Dude, Leper Convict, I went and seen crippled right out of the hospital. I still had my wounds. I had bandages on my burn wounds. I went to Slayer's what's that? Slayer's going or final farewell tour. I drove all the way to Pennsylvania to see them for their farewell tour, and somebody gave me their tickets to the pit, and I went to the pit with a fucking cane and was scared for dear life using my cane as a fucking you feel something hard and bumpy in your back. You're like, you know what? I'm not standing over here because I was scared, but it was good.
Even at Tech 9 one time, I was at a Tech 9 concert and I put somebody in a rear naked.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
One of those
he was being an asshole.
Mosh pit assholes.
Yeah, he was being an asshole. I threw him in a rear naked. I just grabbed him up, fucking threw him in it, and he was donkey punching, trying to hit me from, like this, like, and I was dodging it, and then I just applied pressure.
And then
he stopped. I pushed him away, and he turned around, and I was like, calm the fuck down. He knew I could have put him to sleep right then and there.
Dude, Josh is actually a really good hand fighter. What?
Do you know what a donkey punch is?
Yeah, I do know what a donkey punch is, but
Yep.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
If you donkey punch right, you can get a pink sock.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie where these chicks go out on a boat with these dudes and they're all banging and they're like videotaping it and shit. And then the one dude decides to donkey punch his girl. And then he ends up killing her, though. That'll knock a bitch out.
What?
Well, it's a shot to the back of the head. There's a reason why those are illegal.
You're railing a chick in the ass from behind, and then as you're about to come, you punch her in the head, and it makes her fucking ass tighten up because you knocked her out. You know what I'm saying?
And then if you pull it out, it makes a pink sock.
Oh shit!
That's disgusting.
It is.
That's fucked up, yeah. But
What up, Sally Bongs?
true thing, man. Good
I
morning.
feel like you would shit your pants. Like what if like my wife wants to peg me? what if you peg me and I shit? You pull it out and I just.
That's something that you have to be willing to risk, and if it happens, just act like it did.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
a story where growing up, where our buddy's dad was railing his stepmom, and he pulled out and he had a piece of corn in the hole of his pee.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. A pee hole?
Pee hole corn.
He went to go
Cornhole.
piss. He went to go piss. He went to go piss and said "tink" in the toilet. Like, what the fuck?
Is it in the? Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
He's like, "You want to play some cornhole?"
Right.
Wow.
I've heard also of somebody jalapeno seeds. Same thing, but jalapeno seeds went up in the pee hole.
Was it?
That burn or no?
Chris?
I wasn't there, and I don't know, but
My fucking
I
dick!
started screaming. Apparently,
Fire?
they thought they had like a disease or something.
Immediately got a
They
disease.
thought they had a STD, but it was really a jalapeno seed.
Bitch, you gave me the spiciest AIDS I've ever had.
That's some true shit. Like, for real, if somebody is like, jalapenos are crazy. And so say you are fucking around in the garden with some jalapenos, or you're even like washing them off but don't get off your hand, and then you go start giving some foreplay to your girl, you're gonna burn all up inside of her shit, dude. Not fun. Or even,
I'm gonna eat a shit ton of jalapenos.
oh,
Fucking red hot fire.
like,
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Need some water?
He said, wait, go back to the cornhole story. I'm good at that game.
Fuck you.
Sales we autocorrect.
do you guys have cornhole?
I don't know if we do here. We got horseshoes.
We got horseshoes, and I threw 2 ringers first time playing.
We'll have like an end of summer little cookout or something. We should, because I gotta bring badminton and water balloons for your kids because I promised them that.
Woo! How many fucking sticks you got for badminton?
Kids don't forget promises.
How many sticks you got?
What?
How many sticks do you have?
For badminton. How many
for basketball,
rackets?
only 2.
Oh,
Sorry.
we got to get 2 more so we can play doubles and I can whoop everybody's ass.
I seen a pregnant girl play badminton, and she was so into the game that she fell on the ground pregnant. And then they were like, maybe you should stop. And she's like, you're right.
Hello, doctor. There's a piece of corn stuck in my penis. It may be sprinkled with fecal matter.
Oh, then you got a urinary tract infection
Yeah.
in your pee hole.
Another shit show.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck, guys?
Oh shit. That's
Well,
funny.
let's get to this spotlight.
Let's
we're
have
gonna
a fucking
we're gonna
party,
spotlight
John.
Manic Mouth. Everybody knows him and everybody loves him. If you want your tarot card read, he does it every Tuesday. He does mental health stuff. This is actually how I found almost everybody in the community. Is like Manic was the first one I found.
He's our chain link.
Plus, he also lives in fucking Monroe, hometown guy. So enjoy.
Enjoy. Dude, that was awesome. Do you see that? He was positive quote were going up while he was fucking dying, bro. That was awesome. He was like, remember, you're worthy, and the guy in the background's fucking
What up, Wookie?
fighting
He
for
was like
life.
Dong dying on fucking
And
camera.
Aussie, Bodie says, I still can't believe the card reading he did. Like 100% spot on. It was freaky because he doesn't even know me and got it so correct.
Yeah. He did a couple for us, and I fucking
yeah.
got fucking right when we started Brain Jerk, and we got what
we got the same. No. Okay, so here's what happened. We went over there together, and we were back to back. So I got my reading, he got his reading. Or no, it was the other way around. He got his reading, and then I got my reading. Well, Manic pulled the same fucking card for both of us, back to back.
And the card pretty much said, what you're doing is cool. Keep going, build that bridge, and they will come.
Keep building bridges.
Yep.
And it was basically exactly what we, but not only that, but the fact that he pulled it back to back.
Yep. No, and mine fell out of the deck, and Josh's, what did yours do? Both of them fell out of the deck, like something like that, while he was shuffling. So when you're shuffling these cards, if one falls out of the deck, it's meant to fall out of the deck, right?
Absolutely.
So both of those cards stuck out and fell out and it was the same fucking card. It was two synchronicity.
Come in for breakfast plates. Oh, hell yeah.
Woohoo!
Your signal's bad, Jody. Back out and come back in real quick.
Bye, Jody.
I'll be in there too, gorgeous. I'll be in there in just a few minutes. I'll be eating me some biscuits and gravy.
Oh, yeah, puppy.
Always on point for me. Yep, always on point. Those cards. Same here. Last Tuesday, he was crazy. He was crazy accurate. Yep, Manic's. I always give Manic props for, because like I said, he was the first one that I found, and then I found everybody else through Manic.
Yep.
And the spider web began.
That's awesome. I love getting tarot card readings done, but especially when they're legit. And that is like your guys' number one thing, though, like consistency, man. It's consistency can turn, what you have right now. If you stay consistent and in 5-10 years you're still doing this shit, you're gonna keep growing. You know what I mean? Just little by little at a time. But then in the grand scheme of things, it's large.
And I'm pretty sure he goes live or at least premieres a video every day, to where like Tuesdays the tarot cards, and then I forget the rest of the order, but then there's mental health Mondays, and then he does one where it's like serial killers and stuff like that one day, and he does an open panel another day, so he's always keeping it fresh, and I love going over there.
I love that, because those are I've had some ideas like that where I was like, dude, we should have days where we do topics, or like Mental Monday. I think that's something I thought about too, because we've been talking a lot about like mental health lately.
Yeah,
it's just honestly,
we love that.
It's pretty much just every day it means something, or every day I find something new. I'll talk about it. I'll just talk about it whenever it comes across my mind.
Kayaking's fun, bro.
One of my favorite things is we don't even really choose topics. We just come on and bullshit,
Yep. And that's kind of.
You guys are making me hungry over here with some breakfast.
Wookie says oracle cards jump out of the deck. That's what happened a few times. Yep. When it happens, you have to use that, and it's even if you only get one card, but two of them pop out. Those are both your cards.
Absolutely.
I was never into cards personally, but if I was, I'd either want Manic or Simply to read. And Simply's read mine too, and they were good.
They do them over the...
Simply does it on Sunday. They do it over this. Yeah. Over.
Hey, didn't Simply read that one?
So basically how I do it, when, people have asked me, like, how does that work? Because you're supposed to shuffle the cards, so the energy. So what I do is I completely close my eyes while they're shuffling, and I hear them shuffling, and I pretend like my energy's going into these cards while they're shuffling it.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I love it, because I know it sounds weird to other people when you think like that sometimes, but I do close my eyes. Sometimes I'll be laying there and I'll be like, I want to push this energy towards this, or this energy towards this person. But then I feel like I'm doing witchcraft and putting the spell on somebody when I'm putting energy over that way. You know what I mean?
I picture myself in front of them, like whether it be Simply or Manic, whoever's doing it. I'm now in the room with them while they're shuffling, and I'm putting every ounce of energy I have into that.
Fucking.
That's great. That's cool. That's some shit that I do. And you have to when you're doing it over live like this. You know what I mean? If you're going to take it seriously, especially.
Canagronia, morning.
Good morning. What time are you guys taking off?
Manic is excellent. Tonight, sometime.
Yeah.
What time do you guys leave?
Tonight, sometime.
Oh, that we just said. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying something else.
I mean, we said it 3 times now, Jody.
I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot.
Yeah,
we don't really know what time. Sometimes
we're not really too sure about anything. Okay. We know that we're going there and we're coming back.
Yep.
I just love it though. We don't.
And there's a film festival.
Yeah, we know that we're gonna. There's an award up for 2 awards up for grabs for Cult Affairs. That's all we know.
Hell yeah, though.
We're gonna pack sandwiches and waters and bring a cooler.
As long as you got sandwiches and a blanket for the car.
Yes. I'm gonna have to
That's
bring
it.
a blanket.
Comfort and food.
T-Rup's
yeah,
not allowed to
100%.
use my blankie though.
I don't use blankets in cars. I don't really get a good sleep in cars,
Oh, I can.
but I don't care.
You're just not
You
gonna
take-
sleep.
Yeah. So, hit me on Instagram. Just send me pictures or links to the Earth Dwellers, and I'll throw them on the list. Or a lot of the times, if it's a request like that, I throw it to the front of the list. So,
Dude, if it's a trouser snake, bro, I'm gonna be
yeah,
so
if you
pissed.
show me a picture of your dick, I'm gonna come to fucking Ireland and find you.
You're fucking.
That's totally. Oh my god, that'd be great.
Wookie says the old Jedi mind trick actually works on the weak-minded. You don't even need to be a Jedi. Stupid people are easy to convince. That, like, as in, like, there's no need for you to look here. Oh, you're right. There's no need for me to look here.
The Earth is flat.
Have we done Magpie?
What's a magpie?
It's an Earth Dweller. I don't remember.
I've never did a magpie.
He said.
I think T-Rup would
Yeah,
remember.
then
he remembers
he was-
the Earth Dwellers pretty good.
My farting kangaroo, not smoking. Yep.
Oh yeah, Sarah had a request a while ago. We got to figure out what that one is.
Yeah, I lost my pen. He's got a pen.
I got it in my messages somewhere.
Okay. So yeah,
That's cool though.
Magpie is a. Let me look it up real quick because I know we've done a couple of those tiny little birds.
No, the trouser snake pick is for T-Rup.
No, we haven't done the
DMs
magpie.
are open, baby.
We have not done the magpie yet.
DMs are wide
What the
open.
hell a magpie is?
It's a little bird. It's a bird, black
That's
and
what
white.
I had a feeling it was a bird, but I'm like, who knows? That an insect, a fucking flower, a fish.
It's a fuck shit bird, apparently.
Fuck shit, bird.
Like,
Oh,
doesn't give a fuck.
My ass.
All right,
is
it's
numb.
that time.
My ass
All right,
is
well,
numb,
you guys
Dad.
have a safe drive. Well, and it's open panel tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be live from the car, I'm assuming, tomorrow morning.
Solid. All right, you guys have fun.
Yep.
See ya.
Peace out, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for coming out,
Father time.
as always.
Oh, Father time.
Y'all have a great day.
Poppy.
Goodbye.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I'm with my people, man. I'm with the gang. My heart hurt.